New York, a city that never sleeps, except tonight. Tonight, fear is awake. Inside a high-rise penthouse, billionaire William Haggerty lies dead. A single bullet, no struggle, no noise, no visible killer. Cameras show nothing, security alarms silent, and yet the man is gone. Only one thing remains, a black knight placed gently on his chest. The ghost has made his first move. When FBI agent Evelyn Rhodes enters the room, she senses something different. This isn't murder. This is a message. A challenge. A game. Before she can understand the crime, another victim falls. Then another. Different cities, different lives, but the same signature, the Black Knight. No motive. No pattern. No mistakes. The media calls him the Ghost. But for Evelyn, he feels like something else. Not a killer running away from the FBI, but a mind running toward her. And somewhere in the dark corners of New York, someone watches her back, whispering, "Your move, Agent Rhodes." His name was Adrian Vale, a man who lived in shadows long before he ever killed. A boy genius with an IQ that made teachers nervous, and a silence that made everyone else uneasy. He never wanted money, never wanted fame. Adrian wanted control, the kind only a mind like his could understand. He saw crime as strategy, death as design, the world as a chessboard. And then he discovered Evelyn Rhodes. The only person whose mind didn't fit his pattern. The only opponent he couldn't predict in a single glance. He begins watching her, not with obsession, but with fascination. Studying the rhythm of her thoughts, her habits, her brilliance. To Adrian, Evelyn isn't a threat. She's an invitation, the first real challenge of his life. So when he kills, he doesn't run. He leaves clues. Pieces. Moves on a board only she is capable of seeing. Adrian Vale didn't choose crime. He chose the opponent. The ghost wasn't escaping the FBI. He was introducing himself. The ghost kills again, and again. 7 bodies in 1 year, each one planned with such precision that even the FBI's brightest minds find themselves lost in the fog. But Evelyn Rhodes, she's not lost. She's learning. She sees patterns where others see chaos. She sees intention where others see madness. One morning, a letter arrives at the FBI. No fingerprints. No DNA. Only a chess puzzle, mate in 6. To anyone else, the puzzle is meaningless. To Evelyn, it's a conversation. She solves it in 4 moves. For the first time, Adrian feels something unfamiliar, excitement. He sends her a video next. His face hidden, his voice calm. "Stop thinking like law enforcement," he says. "Think like a player. This isn't a pursuit. It's an invitation. From one mind to another. A game is forming between them, not of violence, but of intellect. A duel. A dance. A puzzle within a puzzle." The ghost never wanted to disappear. He wanted to be understood. 8 months of silence, and then chaos. The Federal Reserve Vault, one of the most heavily guarded structures in the United States, is emptied overnight. No alarms. No broken locks. No digital breach. Security footage loops for hours. Perfectly timed, perfectly executed. The ghost didn't take anything traceable. He didn't steal gold, cash, or diamonds. He stole the one thing the FBI values most, credibility. This wasn't a robbery. It was humiliation. Evelyn receives a call. No number. No origin. Just a voice she instantly recognizes. "Did you miss me?" Adrian asks. "Try harder." Then he leaves a white knight at the vault, a signal that the game has reset. The FBI panics. The media erupts. But Evelyn stands still. She finally understands the truth. He's not playing against the FBI. He's only playing against her. Every predator has a prey. Every hunter has a shadow. But in this story, both roles belong to the same 2 minds. Evelyn Rhodes becomes obsessed, walls covered with timelines, patterns, maps. Her life collapses into a single mission, understand him. But Adrian is watching her too. He sends recordings of her own apartment surveillance, footage he shouldn't have. He leaves notes where no one should be able to enter. You watch me. I watch you. Fair. Their connection grows darker, deeper, almost intimate. Then comes the next murder, Judge Ronald Creed, protected by 87 guards. Inside a locked panic room. But the ghost still kills him. Evelyn realizes something chilling. They are not chasing him. They are walking directly into the path he chose for them. A path that leads only one way. Toward her. Evelyn makes a bold move. She becomes the bait. A false intel leak. A remote forest route. Hidden snipers, drones, teams waiting in silence. One chance. One moment. One last trap. A figure approaches her in the dark, the same coat, mask, posture of the ghost. Evelyn's breath freezes. But when she confronts him, he smiles. A stranger. A decoy. Then a message lights up on his phone. Check. At that exact second, miles away, the FBI server farm explodes into fire. Backup systems gone. Case files deleted. Digital footprints erased. The trap was never meant to catch him. It was meant to destroy everything she had built. Evelyn falls to her knees. Not defeated, but realizing a terrifying truth. He didn't escape the FBI. He used the FBI to escape. Years pass. The killings stop. The world forgets. But Evelyn Rhodes doesn't. She digs into Adrian's past, childhood libraries, old school files, hidden medical notes. She discovers something shocking. He's not addicted to crime. He's addicted to her. The only mind he believes worthy. The only opponent who can decode him. So she does something unthinkable. She invites him. A public message. One last match. Checkmate me if you can. 3 days later, an envelope slides under her door. A location. A time. A demand. Come alone. She knows it's dangerous. She knows it's madness. But hunters don't run from shadows. They walk toward them. A stormy night. An abandoned clock tower. The perfect arena for two minds destined to collide. At the top, under a single flickering light, sits a chessboard. And Adrian Vale. Unmasked. Ordinary, yet terrifying. They sit. They play. Each move sharper than the last. Each sacrifice meaningful. Each glance a silent war. For the first time, Adrian struggles. For the first time, Evelyn leads. Then, knight to c6. Check. His eyes widen. A crack in the perfect mind. He tips his king. Not in surrender, but in acknowledgement. He whispers, "You don't want to catch me, and I don't want the game to end." The lights die. Gas fills the room. Evelyn collapses. The ghost disappears. Evelyn wakes in a hospital bed, alive, shaken, but breathing. Beside her lies a black night. The world thinks she failed. But she knows something they don't. The game isn't over. Years pass. She rises in rank. New cases come and go. Yet sometimes a chess piece appears where it shouldn't. Sometimes a phone rings with no number. Sometimes a message arrives. Still thinking of me? It isn't love. It isn't hate. It's obsession, shared by both hunter and hunted. Two minds orbiting each other's darkness. Two ghosts in a world full of blind men. 2023. A new murder. A new signature. A white knight. Evelyn arrives at the scene, calm, almost expecting it. She sees the reflection of a man in a black suit disappearing into a crowd. She doesn't chase. She doesn't shout. She only smiles. The hunt has resumed. At her feet lies a note. Check. Not mate. The world believes this is a crime story. But it isn't. It's a game. A perfect, eternal chess match between two brilliant minds who can't stop chasing or being chased. Because some stories don't end. Some enemies don't die. Some games don't finish. And he outsmarted the FBI again. And again.